Genghis Khan is one of history's most formidable figures. While often remembered for his ruthless conquests, Khan possessed a unique philosophy on strength, resilience, discipline, and vision that fueled his meteoric rise. This discussion is crafted to distill Khan's principles into actionable lessons for personal development. His philosophies, although not explicitly Stoic, share common threads with the Stoic virtues of strength, clarity, and purpose, principles that can empower you to conquer the challenges of your own life. 1. Embrace hardship as a source of strength. Genghis Khan's early life was marked by hardship. He lost his father young, was cast out by his own tribe, and faced extreme poverty. Rather than succumbing, he used these hardships to build resilience and strength. He understood that enduring difficulty shapes one's character and prepares one for greatness. Stoic resonance. The Stoics taught that hardship is an opportunity to strengthen the mind and spirit. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Khan's philosophy mirrors this, revealing that embracing struggle leads to strength and resilience. Practical application. Practice voluntary discomfort. Regularly put yourself in challenging situations, whether it's physical training, fasting, or tackling difficult tasks. Strength comes from building endurance. Reframe hardships as training grounds. When facing difficulties, view them as essential preparation for future goals. Ask yourself, what strength is this situation helping me develop? Exercise. Reflect daily on a challenge you faced and how it strengthened you. Over time, this reinforces resilience and builds your capacity to face greater challenges. 2. Cultivate relentless discipline. Discipline was central to Genghis Khan's success. He enforced strict codes among his warriors, demanding loyalty, obedience, and discipline. He understood that an undisciplined army would quickly crumble under pressure, and he carried this philosophy into all aspects of his leadership. Stoic resonance. Discipline is a core Stoic virtue, essential for self-mastery. Epictetus taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By mastering his own discipline, Khan gained control over his actions, emotions, and ambitions, making him a powerful and steady leader. Practical application. Set daily non-negotiables. Create a set of daily disciplines like physical training, journaling, or skill practice, and commit to them unwaveringly. Develop a code of conduct. Establish personal rules that align with your goals. Write them down and refer to them daily as a reminder of what you hold yourself accountable to. Exercise. At the end of each day, rate how well you adhered to your code, recognize your successes, and pinpoint areas for improvement, reinforcing a disciplined mindset. 3. The power of vision and long-term planning. Genghis Khan was able to conquer and unify vast territories because he operated with a far-reaching vision. He didn't settle for immediate victories, but constantly looked forward, aiming to create a unified Mongol empire that stretched across continents. This long-term focus gave his people direction and purpose. Stoic resonance. The Stoics remind us to align our actions with our highest purpose and long-term values. Marcus Aurelius reflected often on the grand design of life, focusing on his legacy rather than fleeting successes. Khan's approach shows the power of a vision-driven life that goes beyond immediate gratification. Practical application. Define your ultimate vision. Identify a vision that reaches beyond daily goals. What is your ultimate purpose or legacy? Write it down and refer to it often to stay aligned. Break down your vision. Set milestones that align with your vision, marking the path with actionable steps. This ensures you progress steadily without losing sight of the bigger picture. Exercise. Each morning, take a few minutes to visualize your long-term goals. Then, identify 3 actions for that day that contribute to realizing that vision. 4. Build a loyal and capable network. Khan's success depended on a network of loyal, skilled individuals. He selected leaders based on merit, not just family ties, valuing capability and loyalty over convenience. This earned him fierce loyalty from his men and built a unified force capable of achieving ambitious goals. Insights from Confucianism, merit and loyalty. Confucian philosophy values Ren, the idea of benevolent leadership based on merit. Like Confucius, Khan promoted capable individuals, fostering a meritocratic structure where loyalty and skill were rewarded, creating a strong foundation for his vision. Practical application: identify your core team. Surround yourself with people who align with your values, support your vision, and challenge you to grow. Invest in trusted relationships. Dedicate time to nurture relationships based on mutual respect and loyalty, ensuring you're both committed to each other's success. Exercise. Regularly evaluate your close relationships. Note who inspires you to improve and who may be holding you back. This helps you build a network that empowers your personal growth. 5. Cultivate adaptability and flexibility. Genghis Khan was known for his adaptability in battle and strategy. He used unconventional tactics, learning from his enemies and adjusting his approach to suit the conditions. This adaptability made him nearly unbeatable, as he could adjust to challenges quickly and exploit opportunities effectively. Stoic resonance. The Stoics valued flexibility and detachment, advising us to remain open to change. Marcus Aurelius said, "Adapt yourself to the things among which your lot has been cast." By staying adaptable, we can respond to life's unpredictable nature with resilience and clarity. Practical application: embrace the unexpected. When something deviates from your plan, resist frustration. Instead, look for the opportunity in the change. Constantly evaluate and adjust. Regularly assess your progress and adjust your approach as needed. Don't cling to old methods if they no longer serve you. Exercise. Reflect on recent events that didn't go as planned. Consider how adapting helped or could have helped you achieve a better outcome. This reinforces adaptability as a strength. 6. Harness fear and uncertainty as fuel. Khan faced immense dangers, yet he turned his fears into motivation. He didn't let fear paralyze him. Instead, he used it as a reminder of what was at stake and as fuel to push forward. This enabled him to face his enemies with courage, unshaken by the risks. Insights from Buddhism. Embrace impermanence and transcend fear. In Buddhism, acknowledging impermanence helps us transcend fear. By recognizing that life is temporary, we can make peace with uncertainty. Khan's ability to embrace fear reflects this wisdom, showing that courage lies in action despite fear. Practical application. Acknowledge fear, don't resist it. When fear arises, recognize it without judgment. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this feeling? Use fear to motivate action. Channel the energy of fear into your goals. Let it serve as a reminder of what you stand to gain or lose, and let that motivate your actions. Exercise. Identify a fear that's holding you back. Write down one step you can take to face it head-on, turning fear into fuel for growth. 7. Embrace the art of ruthless focus. Khan's focus was legendary. When he set his sights on an objective, he pursued it with single-minded determination, disregarding distractions and non-essential pursuits. This relentless focus allowed him to achieve goals that would have been impossible with a scattered approach. Stoic resonance. The Stoics advocated for focus and intention, seeing distractions as obstacles to self-mastery. Epictetus advised, "If you wish to be in control of your own self, then avoid the things that do not concern you." Like Khan, we too must learn to focus intently on our goals. Practical application. Eliminate non-essentials. Review your daily routines and habits, identifying distractions and unnecessary tasks. Eliminate anything that doesn't contribute to your goals. Develop a system for focus. Use time blocks, dedicated workspaces, or other techniques to sustain focus during essential tasks. Make distraction-free focus a priority. Exercise. At the start of each day, set one primary focus for the day that aligns with your long-term goal. Avoid unrelated tasks until you complete this primary objective. 8. Practice generosity and reciprocity. Despite his fearsome reputation, Genghis Khan rewarded loyalty and talent with generosity. He shared his wealth and spoils with his men, ensuring they were rewarded for their loyalty and sacrifices. This built strong bonds and inspired others to support him wholeheartedly. Insights from Confucianism. Reciprocity and mutual benefit. Confucius taught the principle of reciprocity, the silver rule: do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself. Khan's generosity embodied this principle, demonstrating that strength and success are fortified through mutually beneficial relationships. Practical application: share success with others. Acknowledge and reward those who support you in meaningful ways. Recognize their contributions, be it with gratitude, opportunities, or encouragement. Embrace reciprocity. Build relationships on mutual benefit, ensuring you contribute as much as you gain. Exercise. Identify people who have supported you recently and find a way to give back. This practice not only strengthens relationships, but creates a cycle of generosity and loyalty. 9. Embrace pragmatism over ideology. Genghis Khan was known for his practical approach to leadership and governance. He didn't let rigid ideologies limit his options or cloud his judgment. Instead, he focused on what worked, often incorporating the best practices of the cultures he encountered. This pragmatism allowed him to govern diverse populations effectively, blending Mongol traditions with those of conquered territories. Stoic resonance. The Stoics emphasized practicality and adaptability over rigid adherence to ideals. Epictetus advised focusing on what lies within our control and adapting when circumstances demand flexibility. Khan's pragmatism reflects this wisdom, showing that clear, results-oriented thinking is essential for conquering personal challenges. Practical application: prioritize outcomes over opinions. When faced with a decision, focus on what will bring the best results rather than personal or cultural biases. Adopt what works. Like Khan, don't be afraid to borrow methods, techniques, or strategies from others if they're effective. Adapt them to your circumstances. Exercise. Identify one area in your life where you're clinging to a method or belief that isn't serving you. Experiment with a new, more practical approach, focusing on the outcome rather than the ideology. 10. Lead by example and with integrity. One of Genghis Khan's greatest strengths as a leader was his willingness to lead by example. He endured the same hardships as his soldiers, sharing in their risks and rewards. This built tremendous loyalty and respect, as his men knew he wouldn't ask them to do anything he wasn't willing to do himself. Insights from Aristotelian ethics: virtue as action. Aristotle taught that virtue is cultivated through action, not words alone. Leading by example and acting with integrity create a foundation of trust and inspire others to follow. Khan's approach echoes this wisdom, showing that leading with integrity and authenticity creates unshakable bonds. Practical application: hold yourself to a higher standard. Set personal standards that reflect the values you admire. Don't expect from others what you don't require of yourself. Practice consistency in actions and words. Build credibility by aligning your actions with your words. This integrity fosters respect and loyalty from those around you. Exercise. Identify a value you want to embody, like discipline or courage, and look for ways to demonstrate it daily. Reflect at the end of each day on how your actions aligned with this value. 11. Seek knowledge and wisdom from all sources. Genghis Khan was an avid learner, recognizing that knowledge is a form of power. He sought advice from various cultures, religious leaders, and scholars to improve his governance and strategy. His thirst for knowledge made him a more effective leader, enabling him to make informed decisions that benefited his people and expanded his empire. Stoic resonance. The Stoics, especially Seneca, emphasized the importance of continual learning. Seneca said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." By seeking knowledge from all sources, you can make informed choices, adapt to new circumstances, and refine your understanding of the world. Practical application. Read widely and diversely. Seek out books, articles, and ideas from various disciplines and perspectives. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes from diverse viewpoints. Be open to learning from everyone. Don't limit your learning to mentors or teachers. See every experience and individual as a source of wisdom. Exercise. Dedicate time each week to learning something outside your comfort zone or area of expertise. Reflect on how this new knowledge could help you in your personal or professional life. 12. Balance power with compassion. Although Genghis Khan was a fierce warrior, he also demonstrated a surprising degree of compassion and tolerance, particularly toward his subjects. He implemented policies that protected women's rights, promoted religious tolerance, and fostered trade. This balance of power and compassion earned him the respect of diverse communities and helped unify his empire. Insights from Buddhism. Compassion as a path to true strength. Buddhism teaches that compassion strengthens relationships and fosters harmony. Compassion is not weakness, rather, it's a powerful force that binds people together. Khan's balanced approach to power and compassion aligns with this view, showing that a leader can be both respected and compassionate. Practical application. Practice empathy in leadership. When making decisions that impact others, consider their perspectives and needs. Compassion doesn't mean compromising on your values, but it can deepen trust and respect. Foster a balance of strength and kindness. Strong leaders can still be kind and understanding. Strive to balance firm principles with empathy. Exercise. Reflect on a recent interaction where you prioritized strength over compassion. Consider how a more balanced approach could benefit future situations, fostering both respect and understanding. Final thoughts. Conquer your life Khan style. The principles that Genghis Khan lived by: resilience through hardship, relentless discipline, long-term vision, loyalty, adaptability, courage, focus, and generosity, are a powerful roadmap for anyone seeking to build a life of strength and purpose. Although Khan may not have followed Stoic philosophy, his approach aligns with many Stoic ideals of resilience, self-mastery, and purpose-driven action. By integrating these lessons, you can begin to conquer your own life, not by overpowering others, but by mastering yourself and shaping your own path with clarity, discipline, and vision. Just as Khan rose from exile to become one of history's most influential figures, you too can rise to meet your challenges and create a lasting legacy. Remember, greatness doesn't come from fleeting victories, but from embodying principles that withstand the test of time. Conquer like Khan, not by defeating others, but by cultivating strength, wisdom, and purpose within yourself. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, so we know to bring you more content like it, and subscribe to our Stoic Will channel for more philosophical discussion along the path to self-improvement.